Whenever you talk to yourself, you generally have a nice session. But when you indulge into conversation with someone, you get stuck or your mind goes blank and you don't find the right and the appropriate words to use at that time. Does this happen with you guys? Do you think even after studying in an English medium school, you barely speak English? Or you are a plain average English speaker? Do you think you have a fear of getting exposed to public? Because you might say something wrong or you might use some wrong English words and people may mock at you. And if you have this spoken English phobia, then this video is for you guys. So bear with me till the end of this video because I'm gonna share some wonderful, exciting and easy tips for you guys to follow and to fight with the fear of speaking English. So let's get started. Hey everyone, this is Priya and welcome to my channel English Baatcheet, and I'm gonna share 5 most organic and natural methods of speaking English fluently and confidently. Tip number 1, read kids storybooks. See, initially guys, I won't recommend you to pick up the big fat storybooks of Shakespeare, Mark Twain or J.K. Rowling, because the language is going to be very complex for you guys. I mean, in order to comprehend the things, in order to understand the things very clearly, you need to start with the kids' storybooks. And if you don't want to buy the storybooks, that's okay, because these days, you can Google some stories, especially the bedtime stories. And you can read those bedtime stories for your kids, or you can just read them for yourself, because this is what I do. To be very honest, every day I make sure that I should read and narrate some stories to my kids before they hit the sack, before they go to bed, right? And reading English books eventually gives you a chance to think in English, because when you read something, you actually don't translate that thing into your native language, and it also gives you a chunk of words to be used in your routine life. And it actually develops your natural ability to speak effortlessly and fluently. Second tip guys, watch English cartoons. Like cartoons often talk about the same thing over and over again, and when the things get repeated to you, you by default learn them. I mean, you learn the kind of phrases you use in your routine life, and the language itself is very easy. You must have heard action speaks louder than words, which means the practical knowledge is way more effective than the theoretical one. And when you switch to the English language, that time even your kids, you must have seen this thing also, like kids when they watch cartoons, they try to imitate the cartoons, they try to speak like them. So in a way you are also creating an environment for them to speak in English. Third tip guys, develop your communication skills. You must have noticed that we have been consistently learning English grammar since our childhood. And despite of having been in contact with this language for around say 12-13 tremendous years, we fail to speak flawless English. And just pause and think for a while that English is never taught to us as a communication skill, if I'm not wrong. I mean, it is never taught to us as a communication skill at school. It is always taught to us as a subject. Now, how to improve your communication skill? You have to try speaking on situational English. Now, what is situational English, guys? I mean, daily we come across the same conversation over and over again, and the sentences, phrases, the dialogues remain almost same. Like, for example, going to market, or talking to a friend, or cooking food, having food. So for all these situations, the sentences, the phrases remain almost same. I'll be discussing about this in another video. Fourth tip, guys, shoot a video. Now take out your phone, think of any topic of your choice in English, set the timer to 2 minutes, and start the camera, look into the camera, start speaking, and you will realize that there'll be a natural flow of expressions and a natural flow of speech, and you will yourself feel motivated after seeing yourself, after watching your video speaking, no matter how you speak initially, but then you have to keep a track of your progress and do it regularly for a month. You'll see a change in you, and I'm sure there'll be a drastic change in you. I mean, not in the terms of being fluent, but also being confident. Fifth tip, guys, to mimic someone. Now you have to imitate someone. You have to look up to someone. I mean, whomsoever you find has an impressive style of speaking English. Okay, I'm not talking about accent or the foreign accent. I'm talking about the native speakers only, the Indian speakers only. So you have to follow some of the very good English speakers. You have to notice how they speak, what they speak, where they give pauses, what is their intonation. Intonation is the ups and down in the voice. And you can, also observe their choice of words, what words they use while speaking, and you can repeat them. Okay, I would like to tell you something about myself. When I was a kid, I used to imitate my teacher, the way she used to teach, the way she used to speak. I'm sure many of you must have done this during your childhood, because this is the most interesting and the appropriate and the best technique to learn any language. When you mimic someone, you automatically learn it, right? Hope through this video, I'm able to convince you that speaking English is not a rocket science. It's a child's play, guys. So everybody can speak English. Your like and subscription will give me an assurance that this video was actually useful to you guys. So please, please, please subscribe my channel and like my video. So see you in another video. Till then, take a very good care of yourself and bye-bye.